So, in a journey of personal development and growth, one of the most empowering shifts is when you can make this moving from a victim mentality to a mindset of accountability and resilience. Now, when faced with problems of our own making, it can be all too easy to fall into this trap of, self-pity and blame. Now, today I want to share a few simple tips to help you stop playing the victim in your financial life so that you can make better progress with your finances and have less financial stress. Hey guys, I'm Brad Nelson, founder of Debt Free Dad. I paid off about $45,000 of debt, have been debt free now for more than 11 years. I've also been fortunate to help thousands of other people save and pay off tens of millions of dollars with the work that we do here at Debt Free Dad. Now, after listening to this episode, if you are someone who wants to take your finances to the next level, you want to get better results in just as little as the next 30 to 60 days, I'm going to be sharing some details about how you can do that coming up later on today's show. Now, guys, I know it's been some time since I've spent some time with you by myself here as we do these solo episodes here on Debt Free Dad. I've been moving and things have been hectic. So the first thing I want to do is just thank our podcast team, Ryan, Katie, Chris, and Amber for stepping in for me. But it's good to be back as things begin to get settled in our new home, and excited to get back to this. So, guys, I heard this quote the other day, which really prompted the topic for this episode here today. And the quote said, "Stop playing the victim in a problem that you created." And you guys, I got to tell you, when I heard this quote for the first time, it had really hit me because I got to tell you, when I was in debt, when I was broke, when I was living paycheck to paycheck, I constantly kept pointing the finger and basically blaming everybody else for my financial problems. I kept saying it was my job's fault because I didn't make enough money, or I kept blaming, society or whoever was in the White House, or I fell for this herd mentality of, this is just the way it's going to be. You're always going to be living paycheck to paycheck. You're always going to have credit cards. You're always going to have debt. And I would just constantly keep playing the blame game. And at the end of the day, that kept me stuck, like really stuck, more stuck than anything, more stuck than the amount of debt that I had, more stuck than the amount of income I was making. It was really a mindset shift. And when I stopped playing the victim and I started showing up in my life and started taking accountability and started taking responsibility for where I was financially, things began to radically change for me. I began to actually make progress with improving my financial mindset. I began to make progress with budgeting. I began to make progress with actually building an emergency fund savings. I began to make progress with actually paying down debt because I began to focus on the things that I could control. And I stopped pointing the finger at everybody else. And I started saying, Brad, this was your fault. And when you're willing to take fault for it, that means that you're willing to take responsibility for it and also focus on the things that are going to help you get yourself out of that situation. You see, guys, taking responsibility for your actions and stopping the victim mindset can be challenging, but it's crucial for personal growth and problem solving when it comes to solving your financial challenges. So today, I just want to share 4 quick tips to help you stop playing the victim in the problem that you likely have created. So number 1, like I've said, is you just got to learn to acknowledge your role in your financial situation. The first step is to honestly just acknowledge and accept that you played a part in creating this problem that you're now facing. Reflect on your actions, your decisions, your behaviors that have contributed to that situation. This self-awareness is going to be critical when it comes to moving forward. Not only just focus on the behaviors, habits, and choices that got you to where you are, but also focus on how you can improve them. And also begin to understand that it takes time to change habits, behaviors, and choices. Just take it one step at a time, a little bit each and every single day. Number 2 is take responsibility. Own your mistakes without making excuses and blaming other people. Apologize if necessary, even if it means to yourself, and make amends where possible. Taking responsibility empowers you to take control of the situation and work towards a solution that's going to help you make better progress in the future. Number 3 is focusing on the solutions. So shift your mindset from dwelling on the problem to actively seeking out the solutions that are going to help you. Identify steps that you can take to rectify the situation and set realistic goals to address the issues. Taking proactive measures can really help you feel more in control and less like a victim. And honestly, guys, this is why this podcast exists. It's to help be a motivator for you, to help get more light bulbs to go off in your mind. Like, you can do this, you can get out of debt. Here are some resources and some helpful suggestions in order for you to do that. Tip number 4 is just to learn and grow. Use the experience as an opportunity for personal growth in your own life. Reflect on what you can learn from your situation to avoid similar problems in the future. You see, developing resilience and learning from your mistakes can lead to a positive change in your behavior and your overall financial mindset in the future. Now, get guys, it's tough. It ain't easy to face yourself in the mirror and actually admit that you are the problem in your financial life. But here's the reality: the sooner you do that, the better off you're going to be, and the sooner you're going to make better progress. Now, if you want to pay off debt, save more money, and take control of your finances and start seeing amazing results in just the next 30 to 60 days, all you have to do is head over to debtfreedad.com, click on the green button at the top of the page, and I'm going to show you how you can get started. Hey, thanks for joining us on today's show. We will see you guys on the next episode.